Okay, welcome. And I'm going to start this class after a long days. Due to COVID-19, we had to stop, and really I was facing severe problem with my internet connection. Still, it does have problem. Uh, I don't know when it will totally be fixed. Actually, they are fixing it several times, but from their part they are saying it's okay from our part, but uh, in reality it's not okay, it's not working here. Even yesterday, I was with Rubel, and several times we were dropped. I think someone joined.
My internet also unstable actually. Very bad service here.
Yeah, actually, I'm paying triple than before. Still, i'm I have taken the highest speed of internet, actually, like 400. It's a megabyte or gigabyte, I think.
400
They
gigabyte,
say mbp 400, I think
megabyte.
I think you are using 50 or 100.
I guess so.
Yeah, maybe 100, and I'm using 400, and still the internet is very slow. Not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with this service.
I guess I am using 2-digit Mbps. You are using 3-digit Mbps.
Yeah, but still it's slow. Okay, Nirma joined. Who is Nirma? Nangrim?
I guess Nangrim.
I'm not sure. This is new, actually. This is new to me. Start video. Okay, let's see who is it. Can you hear me? Nirma? Who is it? Nangrim or Momor Lisa? Hello? Okay, let's start. I just sharing my screen. Uh, I think it is Nangrim, but I cannot hear him. Okay. Um, so first, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, fine. First, what you have to do, just go to, if you are using Windows, go to type here to search. Okay, then just type git. Git is a version control that we use in web and software development industry to contribute to the project very easily. Okay, then just press enter and it will open git bash. Then I just press Control plus, okay, and type cd. Cd means change directory. In computer science, cd is change directory. It's a command to change folder or to go from one folder to another folder. Directory means folder. So change directory, I'm going to my desktop. Okay, so I am now on my desktop. Actually, in old days, we used to go to our user interface, go to desktop, create folder, and inside the folder, we used to create files. But in recent years, we are using Git to create folders and files. not from our user interface, not from our desktop. We do it directly from Git. Okay, then I'll create a folder or directory, and the command is mkdir. What does it mean, Nangrim? Mkdir?
Make directory.
Make directory means create folder, make folder, make directory, and name of the folder will be
Make direct.
yeah, make directory, soft dev software development. Okay, I can say bootcamp, software development bootcamp, and press enter. When I press enter, Git has created or made a folder, a directory. Name is soft-dev-bootcamp. Now how you can check? With the command ls. What is ls?
List.
Show list.
Show list.
We are telling Git to show the list what's inside the folder. Actually on desktop, we are on desktop. So in my desktop, I have all these folders and files. So where is soft dev bootcamp? Right here. Okay. Now I want to clear the canvas, and I just write clear. This is also a command, and press enter, and all has been cleared. Okay. Now I want to change directory. I don't want to be anymore on my desktop. I want to go inside the new directory that I just have created. Okay, so what was
Soft dev.
soft
Good.
there? You don't need to write everything. Just write soft and press enter. It will try to find it out, but it couldn't. Okay, so soft
Dev. Good.
there. It should be finding, you see. So what I did, I just write soft and press on tab button, tab, T-A-P, tab, and Git is very intelligent. It's very intelligent. It could understand what I'm going to do. Okay, then press enter, and now I am inside soft dev bootcamp. Okay, and what you can do, you can again go to ls and check what inside. There is nothing. It is very empty, uh, empty, uh, what? Empty folder. Okay. Now I'll go to my GitHub. GitHub, just right here. GitHub, GitHub.com. Okay. GitHub.com is a cloud-based web application where you can store your all programming uh, or coding, whatever you program. You can save each and everything you program or you code. You can save your code inside the GitHub. Okay, you can save it in case your computer crash. Okay, even if your computer crash, you will not lose anything because you save each and every of your program or code inside the GitHub. If you save it there, if you push it and save it, you will not um, lose your data. You will not lose your codes. You will not lose your program. Okay. So in the software development industry, we push our codes or programs every 20 minutes. This is a rule, 20 minutes rule. So whatever you code, whatever program you write, just push it into GitHub every 20 minutes. It can be 19 minutes, it can be 25 minutes, or it can be 15 minutes, but don't forget to do it, okay? Do it every 20 minutes, okay? Now, we are going to create a folder here. In computer science, we call it repository. Repository, R-E-P-O-S-I-T-O-R-Y, repository. Repository is nothing but a folder also, okay? So we are making connection with my local computer, our local computer, with our GitHub, okay? How? We can click on new and create a repository, or we can click on this plus icon, okay, and click on new repository, then name the new repository. I can say we social, we social you. It's the name of the repository, and it's definitely empty because we didn't push anything inside the repository. And if you want to write a description, you can do it. I can say we social you is our company website or web application, okay? Then keep it public. Don't use private, because if you are using private, you have to pay for it per month, maybe $7. Actually, it has a couple of options. So keep it
$8.
public. Yeah, to make it private, you have to pay it every month. So if you want to hide your code, nobody will see your code, okay? Then you have to keep them private. You have to pay for it. Say, for example, you are working for a company, and company has a GitHub account, and they keep it private because they don't want to show people their codes, okay? Because people copy it, okay? They make it copy. So it's very important when you are creating very expensive website or web application or software, you have to make it private because you don't want people to look into your project. But if you keep it public, it is free. You don't need to pay. Okay. Then I'll take license. It is free. License from MIT. MIT is, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, one of the best universities in the world. Then I will click check it, initialize this repository with README. That means you will have you have an option to keep notes. Usually people keep here the requirements. What are the requirements? Requirements are specific guideline which you will follow to create your software or web application. Then click on create repository, and repository has been created. Again, the repository is empty. It's empty. Now, say for example, you want to share it with your colleagues or with your project director or project manager, then you have to click on settings, then manage access. You have to click on it, then put the password. Okay, then confirm your password. Then you can invite a collaborator. Collaborator means it can be your colleague, it can be your boss. When you invite a collaborator, he or she can contribute into your project. She can correct it, she can add codes. Okay, uh, the people you are inviting, they can access into your project and collaborate, they can contribute, they can make change to your project. So don't invite people who are not into your project. Then he or she can delete your project. Okay, so it's very risky if you don't know someone, or if he or she is not in your project, don't invite somebody. So I want to invite Nangrim. What is your username?
Nangrim,
Nangrim. This one?
yes.
Okay. So you are inside the project. If I want to invite some more, I can again click, and the same way actually I can, uh, I don't need to do it anymore. I can just click on invite, and I can invite some more people, maybe Majid. Which one you? This one?
No, Majid Chojib.
Majid Shojib.
Majid.sajiv or Majid
Majid
sajiv.
Shojib
Yes.
is not showing.
Majid Chojib.
Is there dot?
No, no, no dot.
Okay, I got you.
Sajiv.
I got you. This one.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And since Bilon doesn't have GitHub, do you have one? No. So what you can do, just go to github.com and just create your repository. Just putting, like, you are opening account the way you open account in Facebook. The same way you can open your account here, putting your name, date of birth, Gmail, okay, Gmail address. And now I go back to my repository. This is my name of the repository. Repository is nothing but also a folder. Okay, so it is an empty folder. Now how I can connect my uh, GitHub repository with my local repository? So my local repository is here. This one is my local repository on my desktop. Okay, I want to connect it now with this. How I can do it? I just click on clone or download, copy this one. When I click here, it will automatically be copied. Okay, go back to my Git, and I just write git clone. This is actually a command. I'm telling the Git to clone means copy. Copy what? The URL link I'm copying from GitHub, and I just paste it here. Then click on enter, press enter button, and the Git will clone, copy each and everything you have inside this repository. We social you. Now 100% done. Okay, now you can check what you have. If you just go to ls, you see We Social U is inside SOPDEV Bootcamp. Okay, so this is a folder, and inside this folder we have another folder now. We are calling it repository. I think Nangrim is facing problem, internet problem. Okay, we'll let him join. Then how you can access to this folder. Now we are in this folder, but we want to go to this folder. How we can go to We Social U. CD, we have to change directory. We are changing this directory or folder, then going to this folder. So I have to write We Social U. Okay, I just write We, then press tab button, and it has already been there. Then enter. Okay, now you see I am inside the We Social U. Okay, now what I'm going to do, if you go to the user interface of my computer, you can check where it is. Can you see? SOPDEV Bootcamp. SOPDEV Bootcamp. Where is SOPDEV?
Yeah.
Where?
The last number.
This one.
This one.
Right. Can you see it? Okay. Now, what I can do, let me keep it here. If I double click, I can see We Social U is inside. And inside the We Social U, I have only Git and license and README. I don't have any other file. Now, what I can do, I can keep side by side. Let me show you side by side so that you can see what's happening. Okay. ls. I don't have any file here. See, Nangrim is again with us. Okay, so now I want to create a new file. So how we create new file? What will be the command? Touch. Touch means create. I'm telling Git to create a new file that is index.html. Now you see index.html has been created. Okay, again I can write style.css. Before it I have to put a command that is touch. Okay, touch style.css. Now style.css file has been created. Now again another file I'm going to create, that is app.css. Oh, sorry, it's not CSS. Actually, let me delete it. It will be JS. So I can say touch app.js means JavaScript. Okay. And now I'm going to create another directory or folder. There is assets. assets. Inside the asset, we put pictures, photos. You can create the folder named images, but nowadays we don't write images, we write assets. Okay, now it will be a folder, so it will not be attached.
MKDIR.
It will be mkdir assets. Assets is there, and I want to create also another folder that is css. CSS folder is here. Now style.css, I just drag it to CSS folder, and it is inside the CSS folder. And app.js, for app.js, I want to make another directory, and I just say it is JS. Here is JS folder, and I can put the JS file inside the folder. Okay, so now you can also do all these things manually. Okay, now we have 10 minutes more before this is shutting down, because it is free. Again, I have to restart the class after 10 minutes. Okay, now what I am going to do, I can open all these files and folders with a what?
Oh,
With a code editor. Okay, so code
but first
editor
we
we are using
first we
is,
have to upload all things.
yeah, Visual Studio Code.
So,
We are using Visual Studio Code. What is your
no,
question, please?
we have to upload all the things?
No, we don't need. It is now on our computer and we can open it from Git. So code, then press enter. That means we have to use one white space. In computer science, we say white space means one space. Then just dot, press enter, and it will open our code editor automatically. We don't need to go to code editor, okay, then click. No, just we can command git, writing code, white space, then dot, and press enter. Okay, now you see everything is here. Our project is here. This is our project. This is called Explorer, Project Explorer, and this is index.html. HTML file is here. There is JS file, we can open it. There is CSS file, we can open it. And in the assets, we can just bring pictures from our computer. So say for example, I have web developer, picture of web developers. I just drag it into my project and put into assets, drop it, and here is my picture. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to develop our software or website or web application. To develop our software or web application or website or whatever we want to create, we need HTML. HTML means hyper, what is it,
Text
HTML?
markup language.
Hypertext
Hypertext
markup
markup.
language. This is language. It's not complete programming language. It is not programming language, but it is markup language. Okay, and it is like noun. Okay, it's like structure we create. like building, if want to make a house, we need brick, sand, water, and cement. Okay, so these are the elements, okay, that create web application, website, or software, any software. Okay, and what is CSS? CSS means cascading style sheets. Cascading style sheet means it beautifies. When you build a house, you need to paint it to make it beautiful. So CSS paints. So HTML is like noun, and CSS is like adjective, and JavaScript is like verb. Okay, it gives life to the web application. Say for example, you build a house, then you have to paint it, you have to make it beautiful. After you create the house and make it beautiful, then you have to make it functional with electricity, with telephone, with gas, okay, with internet connection. So without gas, without telephone, without internet connection, your house will not be functional, and nobody will love to live inside the house without telephone, without internet, without gas. Okay, so JavaScript works as the internet connection, like electricity, gas, water supply. So people when land your website or web application, if they don't find it is useful, it's a functional, interactive, they will not use it. So three different language is contributing different functions. Okay, so first we need to build the house, build the website, web application, software. I just press on shift button, then exclamation sign, and press on enter, and all the structure, HTML structure, we call it HTML boilerplate. It is called boilerplate, HTML boilerplate. Okay, this is syntax actually. Syntax is nothing but grammar. Okay, so inside the title we write the title of the software. This is we social you. Okay, and look at the structure very carefully. It starts with angle bracket and close angle bracket, and inside we write exclamation sign doc type HTML. This is declaration. We are declaring to the browser, web devices, that it is HTML latest one, HTML5. This is called declaration of HTML5. Okay, then the tag or element we are using here is HTML. The first one is HTML. In HTML, every element has its opening tag and closing tag. Angle bracket, HTML, close with angle bracket. This is opening tag. And every tag will have closing tag. So HTML has closing tag. Where it is? You see another one is HTML here. And between opening tag and closing tag, there is a slight difference. In opening tag, there is no slash. Okay, but there is no slash, but in the closing tag we have slash before HTML. Okay, then we have head tag. This is head tag. It has also closing head tag. And inside the head tag, we have some metadata. Metadata are some information that will not be shown on the website or web application. Okay, so it will be hidden. So what we have inside our head, people cannot see it. It is inside. The brain is inside. So this is the brain of our web application or software. There will be some link, there will be some metadata. Metadata means information again, and it will not be visible inside the web application or website. It will be hidden. Okay, now inside the body tag, whatever you write, it will be shown on the website or web application or software. Now you see, I just save it. Again, HTML is the root element. Root element means parent element, parent. Okay, and head is the what? Child element of this HTML, child. So always parents indents the child element. So this is child, so it will go one step right, and body also child